stay the course, but look at it with the notion that you have a mission to heal. You have a mission to be part of the healing process. That you have no right to be a part of the problem. We're too far along. And in closing, I'll say, I've gotten that from several sources. One person who drove that home to me, and generally when I say this, is people say, you knew George O'Keeffe? And they want to touch the hem of your garment. I was in a conversation with her once, and she always stayed at the Stanhope Hotel when she came east, and no one else stayed in her suite. She stayed in that suite alone when she came. And I was telling her about the condition of the works at Fisk University that I referred to, that she had given in 1949. And I said, they're in bad condition. And I said, it was noble of you, so honorable, to give that collection to this little black school in 1949. I said, you were so far ahead of your time. I said, but Miss O'Keeffe, you didn't endow the collection. What did you expect to happen to it in the years to come? I said, now it's deteriorating, it's in bad condition. And she looked at me, and you know, she was stern. She didn't take anything from anybody. And she said, you got gumption, you got guts, I like you. And she said, and stop complaining. She said, you are much farther ahead than you think. And I said, what do you mean? She said, you're a male. I said, yes, a black male. She said, you're a male. And then she used the N word. She said, women are the niggers of the world. Not you. She said, we've got to change the way people see people. And then she said, I'm going to give you $50,000. What will you do with it? And I said, I'll go out and match it. And I will bring the collection up to par. And I did. And we corresponded. And she had this stringent regulation about the works at Fisk. She said, they can't be loaned. I wrote to her, I prevailed upon her. I said, I want to do a benefit to try and get the works conserved and so forth. She wrote back and said, my dear Mr. Driskell, Stieglitz never felt works improved with travel. Sincerely, George O'Keeffe. So, but I didn't give up. And I said, later on, she wrote to me and said, I want to borrow one of my paintings, Radiator City, from the Stieglitz collection for my show at the Whitney Museum. And I wrote back, my dear Miss O'Keeffe, I must remind you of the stringency of your gift. The works can't be loaned. And I knew that would spark a reaction. So she summoned me to come to New York again to see her. And she said, this may be the last time that a retrospective is staged of my work in my lifetime. I prevail upon you to lend the work. Well, I was going to lend it, but I wanted to feed her a little of her own medicine to let her see how I feel. So I gained her confidence. And of course, this relationship, you know, was sealed that way, that I fought back and she respected me for it. And
hopefully generations that are coming along now will understand.
Will understand what that's about, see the collection, and enjoy it as a part of their cultural patrimony.